Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixie Land. My name is Amy. I am an ordained minister, and we're in Bible study. So, we are in the NIV, and we will be through 2025, and we are in Exodus chapter 24, and we're going to do all of it. It looks like it's probably only about 17 verses, maybe 18. One long 17. Or there's an 18 in there, and I just can't tell because I'm not staring close enough. Old lady eyes, that's what I call it. The covenant confirmed, chapter 24, verse 1. Then he said to Moses, "Come up to the Lord, you and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and the 70 of the elders of Israel." So these are the people who are the heads of families, okay? "You are to worship at a distance, but Moses alone is to approach the Lord. The others must not come near, and the people may not come up with him." When Moses went and told the people all the Lord's words and laws, they responded in one voice, "Everything the Lord said we will do." Moses then wrote down everything the Lord had said. He got up early the next morning and built an altar at the foot of the mountain and set up 12 stone pillars representing the 12 tribes of Israel. This building stone pillars is a traditional thing. Like, it's what they're, back in the Genesis videos, it's what they're doing. Jacob, before they went into Egypt, before he felt safe to go into Egypt to see Joseph for that one last, time, because he would spend the rest of his life there, he went to a monument that he had built before, poured out an offering for the Lord, and then went to sleep that night and got the all clear to head into Egypt without fear. So it is a ceremonial thing for them. That means each one of these tribes is, promising God to follow these rules for every member in their family, because that's who they are. Then it's verse 5. Then he sent young Israelite men, and they offered burnt offerings and sacrificed young bulls as fellowship offerings. And then we got a footnote of D, or a traditional peace offerings. Fellowship meaning peace offerings to the Lord. Moses took half of the blood and put it in bowls, and the other half he sprinkled on the altar. Then he took the book of the covenant and read it to the people. They responded, "We will do everything the Lord has said. We will obey." That's a rough one, especially for somebody like me. I am very, very stubborn. I'm very willful. Ooh, obey is hard. So, yeah. Moses then took the blood, sprinkled it on the people, and said, "This is the blood of the covenant that the Lord has made with you in accordance with all these words." So, if you are of a descent from any of these people, they pre-promised your obedience with blood. Okay. Moses and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and the 70 elders of Israel went up and saw the God of Israel. Under his feet was something like a pavement made of sapphire. So sapphire is a blue stone, so shiny blue surface, or lapis lazuli. Okay, so again, that's a blue. So sapphires can come in various colors. Lapis lazuli usually comes in a very dark blue. I'm not wearing any at the moment, or I would show you, but I would be able to show you when it comes in. I have ordered a cross made of lapis lazuli, and I'm just waiting for it to come in. So I'll be happy to share it on the channel when it gets in. But God did not raise, we're in verse 11, his hand against these leaders of the Israelites. They saw God, and they ate and drank. Okay, so he did not smite them or anything because he said, okay, they can be there. The Lord said to Moses, come up to me on the mountain and stay here, and I will give you the tablet of stone with the law and the commands I have written for their instructions. Like, okay. Then Moses set out with Joshua, his aide, and Moses went up on the mountain of God. Now, Joshua is particularly important, and you should pay attention because he will follow Moses quite frequently, and he almost becomes like Moses' successor. So, he's of interest whenever he gets brought up. He said to the elders, wait here for us until we come back to you. Aaron and Hur are with you, and anyone involved in a dispute can go to them. When Moses went up on the mountain, the cloud covered it, and the glory of the Lord settled on Mount Sinai. For 6 days the cloud covered the mountain, and on the 7th day the Lord called to Moses from within the cloud. To the Israelites, the glory of the Lord looked like a consuming fire on top of the mountain. So much like a volcano looking like it's erupting, I would imagine, or a fire at the top of the mountain. Then Moses entered the cloud, and he went up the mountain, and he stayed on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights. So God wanted to commune with him for sure. This is a long conversation.